on the pain meds. I want him on those meds for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It can take up to 6 weeks for pain to wind up and up to 6 weeks for pain to wind down when you've started a treatment.
Yes. Do you want my new analogy about this? Okay.
Yeah.
It's great. You're going to love it. You know, Christmas comes around and people put their trees up and they're putting all their Christmas decorations out. And it takes forever to put them out, you know, wind around the tree. Now, if you want those decorations to be in good order next year, undoing them takes as long as putting them up, because you've got to fold them away nicely. You're not going to crack any of those bulbs. You want the whole string to still be working. That is pain. If it's taken ages to build up,
it's going to take ages to wind up.
To come down.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. So I would keep him on, if he's coping well on that, I would keep him on that for at least 6 weeks before I look at changing the meds. Now, him being a little bit vacant may be related to the gabapentin. So we need to monitor that. But if it's not at the point where it's really affecting quality of life at the moment, my priority right now is wind the pain down.
Yeah.
If he's falling over, can't get up, stumbling around, drunk on gabapentin, then yeah, I'd be looking at changing the dose. And again, it isn't one size fits all. I've got patients who are on bizarre doses of gabapentin.
Yes.
I've got a German Shepherd patient on 25 milligrams twice a day. That's like a cat dose. Yeah. If I give her any more, she falls over.
That's almost
just enough to take the edge off.
Pinch of sand.
Yeah. But it helps her. If we stop it, she struggles. If we up it, she falls over. Right. So that's what we worked on for her. I have a Cavalier patient who gets 200 milligrams 3 times a day.
Yes. Yeah. So
it's individual.
And I think this is really important for people to hear. So when they come onto our group, Holly's Army, so we've got a lovely community group. If you don't, it's called Holly's Army. And there's a real tendency, it's human nature to copy what other people are doing. And this is a disease where you can be inspired by what other people are doing, but you can't necessarily copy them. And pain meds are very much like that. Be inspired about what other people are doing. Go and talk to your vet about, you know, what you've heard, what you've seen, but don't hang your hat that that's going to work for your animal.
Yeah. And you might have to change doses. Like I said, you know, that German Shepherd, I would have never thought 25 milligrams for her. We just kept eating it down.
That's wow.
I know. It's just nuts. So yeah. And I think, so bearing in mind that the 6-week rule, and I think this is also, I had that conversation early on, because when animals are doing well, people like to get them off of their meds.
Yes.
And, you know, I've seen it a lot recently on some forums and people talking about the Librela injections. An animal's doing really well on Librela, and now he's off of all 4 other medications.
Yeah.
Within a week of having a Librela injection. And I just think, oh God, what's going to happen in 6 weeks? What's going to happen in 6 weeks time? Because it can take.
Yeah, and it's not going to put Librela in a good state, is it? Because if people are seeing their animals crash on Librela, they're going to go, oh, I just don't want to use that again. I'm going to go back to everything I was on.
Exactly.
There's definitely got to be good communication during this phase.
Yeah. So we're staying on our meds. Now what else? So first thing that I want to talk about is weight and diet. And this dog definitely needs to lose some weight. It's going to be tricky. He's got an elderly owner. He's not a super active dog. He's already lagging behind on his walk. My guess is the owner enjoys feeding him based on the fact that he's already gone up body condition in 2 weeks. So we need to find a way to make it work. We need to find a way to get this dog on a diet that still makes the owner feel good about what they're feeding. It makes the animal excited about his food, because when you've got an animal that's in chronic pain, you're already restricted the exercise because he can't do it anymore. He doesn't want to get up and play because it hurts to play. And now they're feeding me tiny bits of cardboard. And that's all I'm allowed to eat.
Yeah.
That list of important things in the dog's life is completely gone. And then they just lay there thinking about their pain.
Yeah.
And that makes chronic pain worse. It's that vicious cycle. When you're sat there, all you can do is think about your pain. That's when the limbic system